Hey everyone, this is Recovered in Salvation. I'm your host Nathan, and with me as always is my co-host Kobe.
Hey,
Today's
I'm very
episode,
mad at Nathan right now.
it's not my fault.
It's
Trust,
so your fault.
it's
You
not.
pick a trash ass recording software.
This is the only one I've got right now.
You better start getting creative.
and I might start getting creative. All right, before we get this episode started,
Okay.
we got the Daily Bread.
Daily-
Second time I'm saying this.
Bread.
1 Timothy 6, 3 through
Yeah.
5.
Good old Tim.
If anyone teaches a different doctrine and does not agree with the sound words of our Lord Jesus Christ and the teaching that accords with godliness, he is puffed up with conceit and understands nothing. He has an unhealthy craving for controversy and for quarrels about words, which produce envy, dissension, slander, and evil suspicions and constant. Ooh. Okay, maybe don't do that. We're back, baby.
Okay, I just won't touch it.
Where?
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Good old Tim.
He is puffed up with conceit and understands nothing. He has an unhealthy craving for controversy and for quarrels about words, which produce envy, dissension, slander, evil suspicions, and constant friction among people who are depraved in mind and deprived of the truth, imagining that godliness is means of gain. Be sure to check out the first letter of Timothy. It's one of my favorites. It's up there. It's one of my favorite letters.
Tim.
Tim.
We're gonna talk about Tim one day.
One day. And then following up with that, we got the good news.
Tim.
Before we do that, big shout out live studio audience.
And of course, big shout out Rodney.
Big shout out Ronnie. Rodney, what do you think?
Hey guys, glad to be back for another episode of Recovered in Salvation live studio audience. Thank you.
Big shout out live studio audience.
Big shout out Rodney.
Big shout out Rodney. Big shout out live studio audience.
I like our new producer.
I did
That
too.
Craigslist ad was the best thing we've ever done.
Big shout out Craigslist.
Big shout out Craigslist.
And following up, we got the good news, which is Jesus Christ, the Son of God, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, died on the cross for our sins and rose on the third day, defeating death and sin. He did this for us because he is the justification. He is the mediator. He's the only way to heaven, and he's the only way to God, to heaven. There's no other way. I encourage all of you, my brothers and sisters, let us repent and confess of our sins, for Jesus is Lord, and he is the way, the truth, and the life. All right. And with that excellent news out of the way, or not out of the way, with that excellent news.
What are we talking about today, Nathan?
Job.
Fucking Job.
Yeah, big shout out, Job. Live studio audience.
This poor guy.
Poor Job.
Poor Job.
So with part 2 of Job.
Maybe you should tell people who don't know, who is Job? What Job do? What Job doing?
So Job is a book in the Bible about a man named Job. And Job went through a lot.
Did he go through a lot?
The devil said to the Lord, he said, I bet you I can get this guy to come back.
It was a bet, you
No, it was
douche.
not.
I knew you, poor Job. His life was played on a card game.
Oh,
much.
We are not doing this shit again.
I don't care.
Do not. Have you read Job? Have you read the book of Job?
Yes, I've read the book of Job.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Where
depressing.
does it say that he bet on it?
It's implied.
Do you think they gamble?
Yeah, he said, hey, hang on, where's my Satan voice? Give me a little stand.
No.
Give me a little stand. I need my little stand voice.
Oh, boy.
Hey God, it's me, Satan. You know what would be really funny? Stop laughing! You know what would be really funny? You know that guy, Job? I bet I can make him join my side. How does that sound, big man?
Right. So he said that, and the Lord said, that ain't that.
I got this.
You can try. No, stop it. You are done.
Why?
You're not. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
All right, fine. Well, he said, fine, devil man, I will shake your bet that Job will still be a part of my crew.
Not how that works. Not how that
You won't let me do the echo.
No, you don't need to do the echo.
God needs a big booming like announcer
He
voice.
does, but I feel like you're gonna fumble that. You
I'm
know
not
what?
gonna
Humor
fumble.
me. Go. You're fumbling.
Hello, Devilman. You know what? I will take your bet that Mr. Job here will stay on my side of the ball game.
Imagine being an all-knowing God, dude, and like you see that he'll win, but you still do that. That's kind of broken.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
He's an all-knowing God.
Yeah, and he said, yeah. So the devil made a terrible bet.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Big L Satan. Big L devil. Big L will stand.
Dumbass little stand audience. Boo little stand for me. Do we have a? We don't have a boo. Laugh at him.
Excellent. Big shout out live studio audience. Let's get some rounds of applause
Round
for
of
the big
applause.
man himself upstairs, our Lord and Savior.
1-0.
And let's laugh at the devil because he's a clown.
He's a goober.
All right.
And then let's get some empathy for Job. He lost a lot during this bet. Double-digit kid loss.
Stop it. Yup.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out, Job.
Big shout out, Job.
Man, our live studio audience is working.
He said, "Oh man, my kids are dead."
Okay, let me lock in here for a little bit though.
All right, continue.
Okay, so Job,
Job.
our friend Job, as we said, you know, it was claimed that the devil, asked almost, like, that his servant Job would betray him and turn away from him after like one bad thing happens.
Did anyone ask Job how he felt before
No.
they did this?
No. Then I doubt Job is on the level that, you know, God is.
Well, yeah, he could have you know how God always leaves like signs of like something. He could have like mailed him a letter. I know that he had stamps up there in heaven. He could have mailed something.
Maybe it
like,
was.
hey,
Maybe it wasn't written in the Bible. I don't
get
know.
ready. Well, no, nothing was written. The Bible didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Because nobody didn't write anything until now. Let there be Job.
So, you know, Job went through his thing. I don't understand. What is so funny here? Like,
Then on the 5th day, God said, "Let there be Job." I feel so bad for Job.
I know it's a very sad tale, but
It's a very sad tale.
you know, God being the all-knowing and omniscient God he is, he knew Job would endure. Now, why this happened, I don't know. Like, I do not. I could not
there
tell
was
you.
so no reason to do this.
No, I couldn't tell you. Like, I don't.
Justice for my man Job. Bring back his kids, his servants. He even got like a sickness. He got like the mumps.
I think so.
Poor Job. Lost his house. His wife almost left him.
You know, but we can also look at this as like a really powerful test of faith too. Like, I know it's crazy. I know it's so like gnarly and messed up.
Cool. Job gets to be a part of this metaphor he didn't ask to be a part of.
Yeah, but then at the end of it, you know,
What does Job get at the end
endurance-
of this?
and he gets a lot more back.
Yeah, does he get his kids back?
Yeah, that's mean.
Yeah, didn't think so.
It kind of just leads to a deeper understanding of how, like, for Job, of how God functions, you know, and how his like mercy and like the fair
Where
and
does
justice.
the mercy lie? His kids are gone.
Double
digit
read
kids.
the book. Read the book. Read the book. Read it. Can you do that? Have you read it other than the one time in high school? Have you read that book of Job when you went to the church camp? I didn't think so.
No, I have.
I didn't think so.
I've read the book of Job, and my opinion
How
has not
many
changed.
times?
Enough times to know Job gets the end of the shaft for majority of it.
It's a test of endurance.
It's a terrible test of endurance.
We have it for a reason, though.
He
There's
could've
a
been-
reason why this was written.
He could have been
Right?
like
The Lord, no. The Lord is above us. He has seen all of it with the glance of his eye because he is all-knowing and omniscient. He has seen our entire history, past, present, and future,
Yeah.
before we have even gotten there. So
He
for this
could've-
to happen was with reason.
He
This
could've-
wasn't for no reason. Like,
Well,
let's just kind of agree on that.
He
Like,
could have made it easier for him. He could have been like, you know what, every time
But can
he
we
could take
agree?
a
But
step.
can we agree that this happened for no? This didn't happen for no reason.
How about like once a day? It's like, Job, you will step in a puddle and your socks will be wet.
No,
you have to deal
that's-
with that annoyance.
That's literally okay. But like, we have to come to a conclusion that this happened for a reason that's beyond our understanding.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I don't know. Poor Job.
Okay. So with Job,
Job.
with Job, going through his thing and enduring until the
We're
end.
just calling it a thing now.
No, I
Job's
couldn't find a good
thing.
word for it. With Job's tests of faith
There
through
you go.
the trials and tribulations he went through, very severe,
That he asked
losing
for.
children, losing property, and all these things.
Poor Job.
I kind of want to ask myself, and I want to ask you in the audience as well.
Have you lost your kids to a faith of the gamble?
Why do you put it like that? Like you're
Because that's how it happened.
no, it is not.
They fucking gambled on
No,
Job.
it's not.
Poor Job.
They didn't gamble on anything.
He said, "I'm gonna put a parlay down on Job."
You're stupid. You are a clown. Who are you? Who are you?
I bet you know how they say bet all on black, bet all on Job.
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 Just kind of want to review the previous question
Yeah.
from season 1 and probably add on to it.
Okay.
How can we be like Job? And then to add on to that, what are moments where, when our faith was being tested because we lost something, but we still continue to have faith in God? Because the whole point of Job, it teaches endurance, and I encourage endurance in a lot of things we do. Job obviously went through something far more difficult than we ever have.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
He did.
Poor Job.
He had like 10 children. He had a bunch of property, a bunch of servants and all that stuff, and he lost all of it, man.
But it's okay because
I never said it was okay.
His faith stayed.
I never said it was okay that he went through these things, but what matters is that he was rewarded eternally in heaven. So hold on.
I guess he did get to see his kids in heaven.
Exactly.
So he just had to wait a little bit.
What is
to be reunited?
Well, what is like this lifetime is like a mere speck of dust in the eternity of heaven. So like, what's this compared to that? You know what I mean? Like, what's like 100 years or however long Job lived compared to an infinity of heaven with God?
I don't think my name's appearing on the devil's, roulette table.
You're missing my point, though. Like, you're missing the whole point of why this happened.
To test some poor guy's faith.
Not only that, like, we have to look back at Job and realize that what he went through is terrible. It's dark, it's sad, and it's upsetting. And I believe the Lord would see this, and he still let it happen. But I think it teaches us that if Job can do that, if he can lose all that and still maintain his faith, then we can too when we go through our trials and tribulations. I'm not going to lose 10 kids. I'm not going to lose my property and my servants, but I will go through things that challenge your faith.
No, the poor guy gets to be part of a metaphor he wasn't being prepared for.
You're missing the point of Job, though. Like,
not missing. I get the point of Job. It's just the poor guy.
There is a greater message that the whole book of Job is sending, other than Job was based off a gamble. Like, that's
Job.
Job is a reminder to all of us that when we go through a trial or tribulation, we can continue to endure, and we can endure, and we can continue to have faith in the Lord, and we will be rewarded. Now, why do these bad things happen? I don't know.
Well, Job found out at the end. I feel like later on he was like, why? He asked why, right?
I believe so. Let me actually pull that up. I think he says, like, well, oh, Lord, like, why would you do that? But he never... Here's the thing. He'll say why. He'll say all these things.
Right.
But he never, like, forsakes God, and that's, like, the whole point. That's the whole purpose of this. It's to show that, like...
Neither did Moses, but he said, why, God? And that poor guy got
No, that's not what happened. He doubted the Lord when they were... I believe he doubted the Lord when they were asking for water, so he slammed the rock and it created water. And then God was like, yeah, you can't inherit the land that they have. You know what I mean? I don't think that means he went to hell, though. You know what I mean? I don't think that means...
I don't know either. They say the land, like, the land is heaven, but I don't think that's what he meant, though.
I don't know. We weren't there.
I mean, it'd be cool to watch a guy...
I believe it was physical land, though.
I think so, too. Yeah.
And, like, with Moses, okay, we'll actually save Moses for another time.
That's fine. Yeah,
let's go back to Job. Let's go back to Job. With Job, he curses the day he was born and all that stuff. In Job 3, that's what it's all about.
Why was I born? Kind of thing.
Yeah. we've got lines like, Job 3:11, why did I not die at birth, come forth from the womb and expire? Why were there knees to receive me? You know what I mean? Like, there are moments like this where Job does get upset and he curses the day he was born. He does do that, and he'll pray for relief. Um, and then he also says later down the road that he knows his Redeemer lives. Job 19:2. How long will you torment me and break me in pieces with words? And then when we follow up, we got
What's did they specify like the span of time Job has to go through all this? Is it like a month, a week, like years?
I'm not too sure, but then in Job 19, I think it's 19. Yeah, Job 19:25. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and that at last he will stand upon the earth. And after my skin has been thus destroyed, then in my flesh I shall see God. So he's seeing the bigger picture, you know.
So he I guess he was a part of it. He was like,
Essentially, like Job was like, I know I'm going through something, but I know at the end of the day, when I keep my faith consistent, I will be in the kingdom of heaven with God, which is exactly what he did. What Job did was he understood that he was going through these things for reasons he may not understand fully, but he understood one thing, and is that he will inherit the eternal kingdom with God, with God in it. Like, again, I have to ask again, what is this life, 80 to 100 years, maybe less? What is this life of pain and uncomfortability compared to an eternity in heaven? I'd rather lose everything here but gain everything in heaven. Because in heaven, like, that's eternity. Like, that is just an eternity of peace and praise and worship to God. I believe it says somewhere in the New Testament, and I think in the Old, heaven will be a beautiful land. Like, and I think in the New Testament, don't quote me on this, it talks about like new things to do, like new roles within heaven that we will partake, like leaders, like farm, like all these things, like things we'll do with enjoy and take with joy. So Job was looking at the bigger picture here. This isn't Job like complaining the whole time without like a meaning. He knew he was going through these things, but because he's human just like you and me, he's gonna complain about it. He's gonna like loathe it. He's gonna hate it, but he knows it's with purpose, and he knows there's a bigger purpose behind it. Does that mean it's not sad that his children died? Does it mean that's not sad that he lost his property? No, that's not at all what that means.
His kids made it there, right?
I would assume they made it to heaven. If they, if they followed the laws of the Old Testament, yes, absolutely. I feel like they definitely inherited the kingdom. But that's the thing. Job was looking at, I almost want to say, the bigger picture here. And then I think in like Job 35, in Job 38, the Lord answers to Job. Where were we? Here we go. Job 38:4. Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determined its measurement? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? Or where its base is sunk? Or who laid its cornerstone? And the morning stars sang together, and all the heavenly beings shouted for joy. This is the Lord saying, like, hey man, like I know what I'm doing. Like, I have you. You've gone through a lot, and you've gone through things that that the devil has put you through, but I will continue to remind you that you can do it. Like, you like continue to focus on the goal. You know what I mean? Like there was bigger understanding behind it. Shit, where was I going with that one? Sorry, I kind of locked out there a little bit. And the Lord said to Job in Job 42, shall a fault finder contend with the Almighty? Anyone who argues with God must respond. You know what I mean? Like, this wasn't like, oh, like, it's just so weird to explain. Like, he just wasn't, this wasn't him, like, just taking it. He was complaining. He was going through it. He was actively going through it.
It would be kind of creepy behavior if he was just cruising through with the smile on his face.
Right. And then, in Job 42, 1 through 6, then Job answered the Lord, I know that you can do all things, and that no purpose of yours can be thwarted. Who is this that hides counsel without knowledge? Therefore I have uttered what I did not understand, things too wonderful for me, for which I did not know. Hear, and I will speak. I will question you, and you declare to me. I had heard you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eyes see you, now my eye sees you. Therefore I despise myself and repent in dust and ashes. like he's repenting there. Like he's like, but he never says like, God, I'm done. Like I'm sinning. Like I'm done. This it's too much. Like it's like I'm just gonna give in to the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um. Granted, I think I skipped a couple chapters. Let me just continue with that homework real quick. Um, but in Job, like in 42, he was humbled, but then he was also satisfied too. But like throughout like 38 through or 40 through like 42, you know, God challenged Job and how he felt. Because Job answered the Lord, "See, I am of small account. What shall I answer you? I lay my hand on my mouth. I've spoken once and I will not answer twice, but will proceed no further." You know, like we just have to remember that what happened to Job, there was purpose behind it. It's a shame. Like it's a shame what happened to him.
Right.
You know, we have to look at that and go like, "Oh snap!" Like Job, like he went through a lot, and like you said, like double-digit kick loss. Like there's legit things that happen to Job that you and I don't think is okay. But who are we? And I say this to everyone who thinks this too. Who are we to know who are we to question the plan that God has? You know, if God said I was going to lose an arm, I lose an arm.
Hopefully it's your left arm because you're righty.
I'm a lefty.
Are you?
Yes, lefty. It's because it's I think in Matthew, it's better to enter the kingdom like lame than go to hell with all body parts, because it revolves around sin too. You know.
Do you get those back? Like if you lose an arm here, do you get it back up there?
I don't know.
Or are you just stuck with death there? Does your arm make it? You just hang out with your arm?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But like,
does the arm if I follow the righteous path, my arm is with me. I lose my arm. Is my arm still on the righteous path? You just had your drink. We'll ask you a question.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So let's actually dive into that then.
Yeah.
Say you lost your arm, right?
Yep.
What if there was something in the future that caused that same arm to sin? You know what I mean? Like, what if you kill someone with that arm? Like, what if the Lord hold on.
Oh no.
What if the Lord foresaw that, and He said, "It is better for you to enter the kingdom maimed than to go into hell with the arm that kills someone." You know what I mean?
Oh man, my stabbing arm fell off.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
You would think you
anymore.
wouldn't do it until like. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm getting at.
I feel like if you have a stabbing arm, you've already stabbed somebody.
Essentially. To question God's plan is just silly. Like, we have no right to, because we're not God. We don't know His plan for us. And bear in mind, our God is an omniscient God. He sees our history with a glance.
Mm-hmm.
He's all-knowing. Like, we can go into, like, the logic of that. Because it breaks no laws of logic, because God is a spiritual being. He does not live within our constraint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if He did, heaven would be up there. Like, I feel like we'd see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But because He's in a different constraint and a different playing field than us, why couldn't He do that? Why can't He be all-knowing? You know? God has always just been. So for Him to see something that Job, like if He saw like a greater good because of Job's suffering,
right,
being a fair and just God, He's going to let that happen. But that doesn't mean He won't reward Job. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. What? Go ahead and remind the audience, what was Job's reward at the end of it?
Let me find out. I believe he got a lot back.
Like out of all, besides the kids, but after all that, what does Job get out of all of it?
I don't actually remember. He received twice as much wealth as he had before, along with a new family of 7 sons and 3 daughters.
He really said sorry about the old ones. I got you some new ones, Job.
And then after his restoration, Job lived 140 more years, during which he saw his descendants up to 4 generations.
What?
Yes. So do you see, like...
Run that by me one more time.
I said Job, after his restoration, Job lived for 140 more years.
How old was he when that started? Was Job almost 200 years old?
No.
I don't know. No, okay, look, I'm going to say it. After working in a pharmacy for as long as I have, and
back to the pharmacy,
when I hear like people go, I want to live to 100, and my response normally is, Really? Have you seen 80? Like, let's. I don't know. I've seen people in their 60s start losing it, and it's a rough showing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you want to live to be. I mean, I guess I would assume Joe probably made the 200 being okay.
Yeah.
I bet that God's like, you're never even getting the flu ever again, Job. But he really just said, okay. Job lived to be 200 years old.
140.
Well, that's his.
Oh, he gained 140.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I guess we'll round up to the nearest 100. And that's what we just do that now.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else that? Okay, one question at a time. So he makes it to 200
Right.
in total, 17 kids. Because oh no, wait, 7 sons and how many daughters?
3 daughters.
Okay, so 20 kids all in total.
Yes.
Dude, Job's poor wife. And they didn't have medicine back then. That poor woman had to go through 20 babies with no like pain relief. I'm sure they had something, but like nothing like modern medicine has.
Yeah.
Who else in the Bible just makes it to 200 years old? Or
Well,
is Job just the lucky one because he, won the gamble?
well, in the Old Testament,
Yeah.
I think God like really shortened our lives because people lived up to like 1,000.
Who?
Noah.
Was Noah 1,000?
I'm gonna double check.
Poor bastard. I would have tapped out like at 500. Been like, I've had enough. I'm good.
Noah died when. Okay. Noah was 600 years old
God.
when the flood waters came through, I think.
He was only 600 when the floodwaters came. I thought they always have him in the stories like in his 20s.
No, dude. Noah lived to be 950 years old.
So he's fucking Yoda. Yoda is Noah because Yoda was 900 years old. He's older than Yoda, the little green man from Star Wars.
Yeah. So I believe God did shorten our lives. I'm not sure when.
Yeah, because who wants to be here? I don't know what. Millennia is 100. Millennia 100 or is it 10? No, decade is 10. Millennia is 100.
Millennia is 100.
What's 1,000?
I thought that is 1,000.
No, millennia is 100.
Yeah.
I think. Oh yeah. I just put millennia.
Yeah. Millenia.
ENIA.
Yep. So in Genesis, before you say anything, in
Genesis
Genesis 6:3, then the Lord said, "My spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh. His days shall be 120 years." So hypothetically, 120 would be where we're at, and this is, I believe, after the flood.
Well, who's the oldest living person right now?
Double checking.
Apparently, no one's beaten Noah.
Yeah, no. 118th birthday, Kane Tanaka of Japan.
Oh damn! They only got 2 years left, according to the book.
I guess.
I don't know. I'd be tired of living after like 100. I mean, like I've done everything. What am I going to do for 900 more years?
Is she alive still? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh no, she died.
Oh, bummer. Didn't even make it to the 120.
Nope.
Bummer. Okay, so then who's the oldest alive, like currently living?
She died at 119.
She almost made it.
Yeah. Here we go. Now it's not even showing me current.
Just saying. Noah must have been eating his vegetables or something.
Ethel Kitterham of the United Kingdom is currently the world's oldest living person at 116.
There you go. 4 more years though. Better start counting them.
Yeah.
What do you? I don't know. Because like, if you're 116, you've seen all the wars at this point.
I was about to say that is true.
So you've seen. Well, no, 116. 1910.
Maybe.
If I did the math right. Because you would have been through World War One, World War Two, Vietnam, Cold War, all that Korea War, all the good stuff. Iraq War, 9/11. Maybe the Titanic sinking. I think 1912 was when the Titanic sank.
Yeah.
So yeah, was there during the Titanic sinking. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Oh, GM.
900.
122.
Oh,
Damn.
she went past. She laughed and said, "I'm gonna make it past 120,"
I guess.
and she did.
Since her death in 1997, no verified humans surpassed this record.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Well, have they looked at the Old Testament? Apparently, some old man bet it by
yeah.
800 years.
Well, we got to remember that not everything is written down to what we know. So maybe something happened in the middle. Like, I'm not even trying to like
That's
justify.
fair.
I'm just saying like
I'm
something
just saying,
happened in the
how do
middle where
you-
God was like, like whatever.
How do you miscount 950?
I don't know. Well, humans lived a bit longer just because of that Old Testament.
The
but
guy
because
builds
of our
one boat and he gets 1,000 years.
it's because of the punishment of our sin. And Noah was an obedient servant at the time, so God saved Noah.
So was his punishment? He has to sit down here for an extra 900 years.
That was a gift. Different times.
It's a rough gift. Do you know like what your bladder starts doing to you past like the age of 70?
But
Rough.
yeah, I doubt like they're gonna be like dust and bones. Like I feel like they maintain like some youth.
No, I gotta build a boat. I can't. I'm 950 years old. I ain't building shit.
Yeah.
How many kids did he have? He had to have a good amount of them through that 950 years of life.
Yeah.
I swear, if you tell me he had like 300 kids, I'm losing my mind. Because
Who,
there's no
Noah?
way his poor wife went through 300 kid births and lived.
Yeah.
People used to die just half a birth. Half baby gets out, mom dies. Because we
Yeah.
didn't have modern medicine.
I mean, honestly, like I'm.
Say, maybe. I know Job's wife did go through 20 births, and I didn't know Job's semen shot out like shotgun rounds. But enough to push out 20 kids.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, granted, and that's like they came in batches of 10 because he lost the first 10. Wonder why? Oh, we know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Job.
I mean, like, there's a lot that happened between then too. So I almost wonder. And this is my theory. I wonder if we live past 120 because of our like disobedient nature.
It's
know?
because
Like,
our
if God
bodies
says,
shut down and can't. Our
I'm
heartstrings
saying
can handle
like
it.
how we live past 120. Like I wonder if it's because of like our disobedient and like sinful nature that causes that. Like I don't know. Like,
I guess
can't-
we need to start eating our vegetables and fruits.
I guess, but to
Getting
answer
our
that question
vitamins.
though, to answer that like how like that lady lived to 122, I don't know.
I mean,
Um,
I always love when they ask, like, "You're 98 years old. How did you live?" I have 3 Dr. Peppers a day, and I smoke a cigarette. And cool.
but yeah, following that, sometimes we have to be okay with not knowing.
I mean, I'm fine. Like, I'm cool with if I make it to 80, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If my mind is still here.
Yeah, but what I mean by not knowing is like there's gonna be things we don't understand within that like happen within the Bible or like even have been inspired by the Bible. You know what I mean? Like the Crusades and whatnot. Like
Right.
we're called to turn the other cheek and all that, and be like loving towards our neighbor and our enemy just as we are towards the neighbor or ourselves.
Say, wasn't the Crusades like tricks by the priests or like you're fighting for the Lord, and then they told the other people, "Hey, you're also fighting for the Lord, but their Lord's evil, so we had to fight them."
I don't know.
'Cause everyone had a holy crusade; they were fighting for God, but they always told the other person that it wasn't their God they were fighting for, or whatever. So we have to kill them.
Yeah. Again, we weren't there, so I don't know. Just as I wasn't there when God said, you can't live past 120, but then there's, Kathy Adderman or whatever, what's his nuts was, who lived to like who lived till 122. Like I don't know. Like I can't answer that. But what I can tell you is that the laws of logic and the science around us do indicate that there is a higher being, which would be the God from the Bible, with the Christian God.
Who says Job here's more kids? Job.
But yeah, let's dive back into Job. I think we went a bit off track.
It was worth it. We got
Absolutely.
I had a lot of questions.
Yeah, if you have any more questions,
Job.
Run it.
No, good.
Okay.
Job.
So now let's kind of dive back to us. I can go first for this question. Like, what is an example of our endurance through tribulation, the continuation of faith? I can go first if you want.
I don't even think. Mine's very personal.
Yeah, I can go.
To where I don't even know if I can share it.
I can just share mine then.
Good.
Job.
Job.
Sorry.
What's your foot? Hey foot.
Hey, foot.
Hey foot.
Big shout out, foot.
Big shot.
Let me kind of get into that then. I can't even say like I've had it difficult. God has blessed me with a very good life. I've got good family and friends.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean I haven't lost people along the way during my journey.
The important one stuck around.
Yeah,
It's me.
absolutely. I just kind of look back on the things I've gone through since the beginning of my faith, which was around 2023. Things with like certain people around me who I used to be really close to, but then just kind of took a step in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
It made me really question why these people were in my lives and all that stuff. But I continue I continue to remain faithful in God because God knows what is best for me, and all I can really do is walk the path He's provided, despite my mistakes, because I make mistakes every single day. It's really all I've got. I don't have anything specific.
And it's those mistakes is of why you tap out at 120.
But I think in the aspect of moving, even though moving with faith, I feel like we do that every day when we go through something. Like it may not be like Job with like double-digit kick loss, but like, all right,
what?
But it could be something like you got fired from your job, like you don't know why, or like someone you like who's close to you, like they died or like whatever, like we have to look at these things and remain faithful and steadfast, because if we don't, we're done for. Like we won't inherit anything if we steer away from God because of an inconvenience.
Right.
Again, in the grand scheme of things, it's a partial inconvenience compared to the eternity of heaven. Does that mean it doesn't hurt? No. That might be the most painful thing you've ever done or dealt with, but that will be the only most painful thing you've ever dealt with, because you won't deal with that in heaven.
Rodney, do you got anything?
Hold on, he's coming out right now.
No. Big shout out, Nathan. Big shout out, Nathan.
Big shout out.
Good word.
Big shout out, Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney. Sweet prince.
I hope he's coming back out.
Big shout out, Kobe.
We love Rodney.
Thank you, Rodney.
We love Rodney. Big shout out, Rodney.
That was a great Craigslist ad.
It was.
Good thing the Lord created the guy to create Craigslist.
But we have to remember that what God does is for a reason, because He is a just God. And I say just. I don't and He is merciful, because if He wasn't merciful and He was completely fair towards us, we would be the ones on the cross.
Say we'd be in the Old Testament.
We'd be the ones on the cross. We would be dead.
We'd be in the flood, and that 120 years old is gonna make like 20.
No, seriously. We just have to remind ourselves that the things we go through are for a reason. God does have a plan for us. Like, even though we go through things that are of evil and that are of the world, that the devil tests us with, God knows, and He sees something that we don't. So by having this continuous and steadfast faith, we will make it through.
Do you think I know? Whenever the devil realized he lost, do you think I know what he was saying? Well, let me tell you what I think the devil was saying.
I'm ready.
Damn it! I did so much to get him to fail, and it didn't. Damn it! I took his kids, and every day it was double-digit kid loss.
Big L Satan.
Big O.
Live studio audience, what do you guys think of Little Stan?
I chortle at you. You fucking dumbass.
But my brothers and sisters, if there's anything I can encourage you guys to learn or to take in from this episode,
if you lose double-digit kids, maybe it's a sign from God.
No, that is not. What?
What?
Stop it.
What?
It is that. No, that is not what it is. If you lose 10, you're done. Like, what?
No,
like,
that's not what I said. I just said it's a sign that,
What?
that God puts you on the gambling table again.
No, that is okay. You need to stop with that illustration. That is such a bad illustration. I'll dive right back into why you're wrong.
Just know you're somewhere on his casino board.
No, rip that microphone right from
But don't you dare.
here. We have to remember that when we go through things, the Lord is with us. He sees things that we don't, and he sees that these things need to happen for us to inherit something far better. So when you go through a trial or a tribulation, remain standing. Even when you fall, get back up, carry your cross, pray, and have faith in the Lord and that he has you.
Just like he had good old Job.
He did have good old Job in the end. Job inherited heaven. Like, no one can tell me otherwise.
And new kids.
And I'm sure his kids inherited heaven, and then so forth. Like,
he didn't even need the old ones.
Okay, well, I'm sure they're in heaven too, or I'm sure they made it to heaven as well.
Yeah, he wouldn't know. The guy made him wait 200 years before he could see him again.
Again, we don't know that because not everything that happened is written down. What's written down is what we need to know. You know what I mean? Like, what's written down are the things that we need to know. So, like, in the Old Testament, they probably don't talk about, like...
They're just bad at math and keeping dates. They just assume Noah lived to be 1,000 years old. Like, man, it feels like 1,000 years has gone by, and this old man's still alive.
No.
Good old Noah.
You want to hear something cool?
What's that?
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. Is it Job? Do we got a live message from Job?
Yeah. No.
buys a Ouija board, summons Job, asks some questions.
Is that a season 3 hint?
Oh, I don't want to.
No, we're not actually going to use a Ouija board.
We could talk to.
No, that's not how that works. Not how I forgot something cool. Never mind.
No, it does not work like that. That's how demons get there.
Yes. You know, since we're halfway, I think we should give another hint for season 3.
No.
No?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Rodney, Sweet Prince, since you're going to be here for season 3, you want to drop a hint?
What? Oh no. Sorry.
Sorry, that was my little cousin. I'm watching him. That's little Rodney. Let's just say... Oh god, your foot, it's on my crotch. Okay, season 3, coming up to you guys. It's gonna be with, we're gonna be talking about, is it the plane of existence? The way to heaven? Why are you looking at me like that? You twat.
Rodney walked away. He's bad at me.
Yeah, look what you did. Well, since Rodney's gone, I guess I'll just do it.
I guess planes of existence would be something.
Because I'm curious. Like, a lot of people don't believe in ghosts, and I kind of see why. But for there to be a heaven and hell, there's a plane of people, ghosts or spirits that haven't made it to their resting place yet.
You think so?
Well, if they're ghosts here, what's keeping them here? Why have they not gone above or below if they're evil? And then, if demons are real, why aren't they just hang out in hell? Who's letting them up here?
Well, I almost wonder if it's just demons, like, as a whole, and not like spirits or ghosts. You know what I mean?
You know,
like,
yeah.
When people go to hell, do you think like they come back up as a demon? You know,
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
These are season 3 topics.
These are season 3 topics. You know,
we gotta you're to tune in.
Dive into it
next month, I guess. Whenever we do this,
would it be next month?
Yeah, I mean, usually a month. Month's been in like our season.
Yeah.
Because we do the 10 episodes and that week break at the end.
Yeah, and that, my brothers and sisters, I think is all we have for this episode.
Is that bringing back Job? Will it be a Job part 3?
No, that was probably the final part of Job. I feel like we answered our questions from the previous season.
Will we be bringing Job back as a recurring character?
No, he was never a character. Get out of here.
He was enough to make it a 2-parter.
Well, just kind of like how Judgments is a 2-parter.
Yeah, but we're not talking about a character. Job is a specific character that we bring up.
Well, I feel like in the last season we didn't really touch up on
everyone.
Job
Who wants more Job for season 3?
No one.
Audience.
I think we've hit it pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? People listening at home, comment hashtag Job part 3.
No, we don't need a Job part 3. If we did make a Job part 3, I feel like it'd be like more questionnaire, like about Job. But even then, like,
people like Job. We got to bring back Job.
Who likes Job?
I like Job.
No, like, I mean, like... That's not what I meant. My fault, Job. Big shout out, Job.
I didn't know you were just a Job hater.
not a Joe hater.
You're a Joe hater.
Where does that episode rank? Oh, it's like top 10.
Told you we need more Job. Audience members,
we
hashtag more Job.
I feel like we've had
Everyone, say it with me now. Hashtag more
I
Job.
feel like we've had
More
I feel like
Job.
we've had the conversation of season 1. I feel like we've had the
hang on.
conversation of season 1.
I need the echo for more Job.
No, we don't need more Job.
More
I'm gonna
Job.
break your finger.
I want more Job.
Job, fine. Job.
More Job. More Job. More Job. Okay.
I feel like
want
you know,
more.
with
I
the
want
topic of
more.
Job, I'm not doing a Job part 3.
People are gonna want it now, and you're gonna have to
Maybe.
command it.
If you know, if like we need a part 3 to answer more questions, I'll make a part 3.
I want more
Or
Job.
we will make a part 3.
More Job. More Job. More Job.
Like a fat kid who wants cake, man. Job, cake.
Cake. What kind of cake?
Cake?
What kind of cake? Rodney, do you want some cake? You know what? We'll get you taken care of after the episode.
Yeah. We'll feed Rodney.
Rodney, do you want more Job? Little Rodney, since you're here now, do you want more Job?
Yeah, that's all I've got though. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Wait.
Nope.
We gotta talk about it next episode.
No, I was kidding. What do you got?
Next week, you know, I hate to tell people this,
What's episode 6?
but it's a Kobe-led episode, everybody. Kobe-led episode.
So
Yeah.
what's the topic?
Well, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, what is it?
I guess you'll just have to tune in next week
Oh
and
no,
find out.
no. We're here. We always give a hint. So what is the topic for episode 6?
All right, fine. Let me look at my notes that I wrote down.
Your notes. You mean the Google Doc we share that's
Yeah.
empty?
That's not empty. Look, I'm gonna read it right now. Hang on.
Yeah, he's gonna type it out.
Google. What?
Big shout out Google Docs.
What is it? What is a good topic
That's crazy.
to cover?
Oh, this is so golden. Everyone's gonna know.
And,
that you don't do your homework.
Oh, here we go. 100 Christian podcast ideas.
Oh,
I mean,
bless.
this is. Thanks, Reddit.
Big shout out Reddit.
Big shout out
No,
Reddit.
Big L Reddit. Hold on, Big L Reddit. But big shout out Christian Reddit. Christian side of Reddit. Big shout out. Anyways, everyone, that's all
Hold
I have.
on, no,
for
I
this
have to.
episode.
I have to tell
Thank you
them.
guys so
I mean, no,
much
I'm sorry.
for watching.
Our doc is huge. Okay, here we go. All right, Nathan, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do. Okay, number 27. This will get me back on the good side of path. We're going to talk about the Christian women voices.
The
We're
what?
going to focus on issues and challenges faced by Christian women. Discuss balancing work, family, and faith. Feature interviews with to where maybe we can do some research into some influential Christian woman leaders. It's a woman-led episode.
Big shout out
Hashtag women.
Big shout out women.
Big shout out women.
Hey, this can redeem you from season 1.
That's what
This
I
can
mean.
redeem him from
This
season
is-
1. Be sure to check out episode 4, interpretation.
No, you're really putting everything. in
Episode 4, interpretation, and episode 3, distraction, where he calls women a succubus.
No, I don't.
and
And then I brought it back by saying shout out prostitutes. I didn't say it was good work, but it sure is hard work. Rodney, play me out.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you guys so much for listening. Just
Tune in-
remember that the
Tune in
Lord
next
loves
week
you.
for Women's
The
Day.
Lord loves you. It's Thursday, Goober. The Lord loves you. and we love you so much.
Bye,
Remember
guys.
to repent and confess of your sins. God bless and have a good night.
See ya.